So I got a good job, got a good salary, but it's like I've been doing the math on retirement and it's terrifying, frankly. I'm gonna have to work till I'm like 68, 70 to have any kind of comfortable retirement. And that's assuming that nothing goes wrong.
And now you, a month later, with 3 grand in profits, how's that change your outlook on like this retirement situation of yours?
Oh my God, it is so much less stressful. Yeah, and if I can keep up this pace or even half this pace, I think I could potentially retire 5, maybe 7 years earlier than I plan to. So that's awesome.
Yes, that's huge, and I
Yeah.
love, love, love hearing that.
Yes, yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Ah, there he is. Good. Hey, good to see you, man. We chatted a little bit, but I thought
Mhm.
it'd be fun to actually touch base. Um, thanks for joining me on this call. You've been with us like what, a month now, and how's it been treating you, my man?
Yeah, yeah. No, David, thanks for having me chat about it because honestly, things have gone really well. Like you said, it's been a month and I've made 3 grand so far, so can't complain.
Nice, nice, excellent, excellent stuff. So that's 3 grand in a month.
Mhm.
That's a pretty solid start. It's a good beginning. How's it feel, man? How you feeling?
Uh, honestly, it's the first time in a long time that I feel like I'm actually getting ahead.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like when you say getting ahead, you mean like financially ahead, or you mean like spiritually, or where are you at?
Oh yeah, well, so I got a good job, got a good salary, but it's like I've been doing the math on retirement and it's terrifying, frankly.
How's that? How's that? Tell me more.
Well, my 401k has been growing,
Hmm.
but at the rate that it's going right now, I'm gonna have to work till I'm like 68, 70 to have any kind of comfortable retirement. And that's assuming that nothing goes wrong.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I hear you, man. That's the traditional retirement plan doesn't quite like add up like it used to, does it? You know,
No,
it's
no.
not the same with the inflation nowadays and everything.
Yeah, not it's not even close, man. My dad retired, I think he was 62. And
Hmm.
I'm telling you, he had a full pension. He, bought a place in Florida. He travels whenever he wants to.
Yeah.
And when I look at, my projections, I'm seeing, I'm gonna be lucky to retire at 67, with just enough to get by.
Yeah, man, it's a tough reality to face that this changing world we're in. You know, you can't just get the
Mhm.
job with the easy pension that you're set anymore. It's one of
Mhm.
those things. It's just the changing world. So, how long have you been stressing about this?
Oh God. Probably like about the last year. I'm closing in on my 40s, and I started really looking at the numbers, and
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man. I realized that I'm way behind where I should be right now.
Gotcha, gotcha. That happens to a lot of people. They start looking at the old age starting to loom, and they're like, "What's going on?" So, was there
Mhm.
something specific that kind of triggered this realization in you, or like, that
Yeah,
it's, you know,
yeah. No, no. There was a moment. My company brought in a this financial advisor. So she was going to talk about retirement planning, right?
huh?
And she runs the numbers for me, and it was a huge wake up call. That I don't think I'm going to have enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's rough to hear that kind of stuff, man. So, like, what did this financial advisor recommend for you?
Um, the usual stuff. Maxing out the 401k contributions,
That's
cut
good.
all my expenses.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, even if I'm doing all of that, the math barely moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd be working like late into my 60s.
Yeah, man. If the math isn't mathing, and that doesn't quite add up, and you
Exactly.
gotta get that life that you want.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I feel you.
Yeah, man.
What is the life you want?
I would love to retire at 60,
Okay.
or 55 if that's possible. I want to be able to, travel, spend time with my family. Um, yeah, I want to be able to actually enjoy life while I'm still healthy enough to do it, you
Yeah,
know?
man. Yeah, nothing's kind of sadder than when you see like those people like finally like you just see like a couple old people asleep. They're not even like enjoying their vacation because they
Yeah.
missed it. They waited too long. So how did you like end up looking into forex trading as a solution? It's kind of a big leap from maxing out your 401k, which is a good move too, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it was I'm doom scrolling on Facebook, stressing about retiring. And I happened to it was kind of like one of those moments where your phone's reading your mind. I happened to see one of your ads, and
Hmm.
that's the story pretty much.
Okay, and you thought like maybe this could help me like kind of minimize that retirement gap. Is that what you were thinking, or?
Exactly
Yeah.
that. I figured if I can get like even an extra like 1,000 or 2 a month, that could dramatically change
Oh
my
yeah,
retirement timeline.
yeah. Don't forget about the power of compounding. I mean,
Hmm.
that's really that's for sure that compounds fast over time. And
Hmm.
so, but you weren't nervous about trying like something completely new, especially on the retirement front. Like that
Oh,
wasn't scary.
I was extremely nervous. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I think I think I was more scared of the alternative. Working until I'm 70 and then retiring broke.
Dude.
So yeah.
Yeah. The fear of I guess like the best way to say it is the fear of inaction is outweighs the fear of action. So
Hmm.
I totally get that. No one wants to. You don't want to wind up a Walmart greeter in your golden years. So like when you first started, what was your strategy? Did you just like dip a toe in and see what happens? Did you go in full bore?
Hmm.
Tell me
Hmm.
more.
Yeah. No, so basically I checked out your ad, got the information on everything, and I started with an amount that I felt comfortable, testing. And I figured if it works, great, and if not, at least I'm trying something.
Gotcha. And now you, a month later, just a month later with 3 grand in profits. How's that change your outlook on like this retirement situation of yours?
Oh my God, it is so much less stressful. Yeah, and if I can keep up this pace or even half this pace, um, I think I could potentially retire 5, maybe 7 years earlier than I plan to. So that's awesome.
Yes, that's huge, and I
Yeah.
love hearing that. So have you done the math on what consistent returns like this like would mean, say over the next 10 years? Have you looked at like have you extrapolated outward?
Yes. Yeah. No, I have. And honestly, it's wild. It's like if it keeps performing, I'm looking at retiring maybe at 60, instead of 68. And that's 8 whole years, of my life back with my family.
Yeah, man. 8 years of freedom, 8 years of time with grandkids. That's
Hmm.
2 full high schools worth of time, travel, hobbies. You can do
Yeah.
whatever you want with it. That's fantastic. I'm
Yeah,
happy
exactly.
for you.
Yeah. And one of my favorite parts of it is about it is that I'm not doing anything extra. The system's running for me while I'm at work, while I'm sleeping. That's pretty cool.
That's the best, isn't it? When your money's working for you harder than you are now and you're just getting that passive income, man.
Yeah, right, right.
That's where it's at.
It feels like for the first time, I've got a real path to early retirement, and it doesn't involve eating ramen noodles every day.
Yeah, or cutting out avocado toast or never having coffee again or something like that.
I love avocado toast. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
exactly.
No, no. The low expense retirement plan, of course. So how has this affected your like day-to-day stress? Are you still losing sleep over retirement numbers? You feeling good? What's going on?
I am so less stressed than I was before. And honestly, I'm actually getting a little bit excited about the future instead of dreading it.
Fantastic. That psychological shift is it's pretty huge, man. Like, and I hear that a lot from our clients. You know, before this, like when I hear from our clients because it's just that when you can get past living that to check, you can thinking long term can start making such better decisions.
Yes.
So that's huge. So before this, did you try any other investment strategies to boost your retirement fund? Did you were we your first time out of the gate? You found EA automatic, or were there other
I
deals?
wish, I wish, I wish that was the case. No, I tried a few things. I threw some money into some index funds. Tried to pick up a few like individual stocks.
Hmm.
And I made a little bit, lost a little bit, but nothing was really moving the needle for me. Um, and the real problem that I was facing was it felt like everything was either going to be too slow or way too risky.
Yeah.
And this is the first thing that really feels like it could actually, make a meaningful difference.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's one of those deals, man, where it's like, index funds are okay if you're totally fine with like basically stagnant growth, but then
Mhm.
on the flip side, if you risk a lot more, you could blow everything. So you want to hit that sweet spot for steady good returns,
I agree.
what would you tell someone who's in your shoes, like,
Mhm.
from like if they were in your shoes from a month ago, back
Mhm.
before you started, and they're looking at their own retirement projections and they're feeling stuck, what would you tell them?
I think I think what I would say is you can't just keep doing the same thing and expecting, a different result.
Yeah,
Because, like we said, traditional retirement planning, it's just not working for our generation. You got to find ways to accelerate that timeline. And honestly, having this thing running in the background, it's just given me this incredible peace of mind. You know, I'm not panicking about retirement anymore, and that has led to such a better quality of life, just day to day.
fantastic, man. That's great to hear from panic terror to confident in just a month. That's not bad. I love to hear
Right,
that, sir. I
right.
love to hear that. So well, this has been great. Thank you,
Yeah,
Tyler. I really appreciate it. Congrats on the 3 grand, and even more importantly, congrats on taking control of your own retirement timeline and financial ways. This is fantastic. So yeah,
oh, man. No, thank you so much, David. Thanks for chatting with me today. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where this thing goes.
great, Tyler. Well, thanks. Do keep me posted and let me know what's
Mhm.
going on. All right, and we'll talk
Yeah.
soon.
Hey, sounds like a plan. I'll talk to you.